The Pew Research Center estimates that nearly 2 million undocumented people live right here in the state of Texas, and an immigration attorney I spoke to told me that while President Trump could continue to deport criminals who are in custody, he thinks it's a bigger uphill climb to deport millions.
Day one of my new administration, we will begin the largest deportation operation in American history.
If he holds to his campaign promise, President-elect Donald Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration begins in 2.5 months. Trump said that he would deport millions who are in the country illegally. I spoke to Houston immigration lawyer Charles Foster, an immigration advisor for two presidents, George W. Bush and Barack Obama.
It's easy to say mass deportation from a political point of view, difficult to achieve, and the economic consequences would be devastating.
Governor Abbott was asked in Tyler on Wednesday to explain how a mass deportation plan would work.
His priority list that you begin with are the criminals. And he said after he gets done with that, he'll look elsewhere.
Expediting the deportation of criminals is not new. It's something the Biden administration is already doing. According to the Migration Policy Institute, from March 2023 to March 2024, the Biden administration processed 316,000 expedited removals.
That's actually what President Obama and President Biden did. They both said, we cannot deport everyone, and we're going to prioritize and put our emphasis on deporting certain classes of individuals, including those with prior serious criminal convictions.
The Trump deportation plan on his campaign website says he will reinstate the Remain in Mexico policy, invoke the Alien Enemies Act to remove all known suspected criminals, bring back the travel ban to limit incoming migrants and refugees, and take steps to remove those who have violated our laws. Foster told me anything beyond removing criminals would require a heavy lift in federal resources.
My guess is he would focus his mass deportation on those that had entered relatively recently and try to use a section of the law that would allow for expedited removal and bypass the need to go before an immigration judge.
Abbott says change won't happen overnight.
We have to be a stopgap effort as it takes him time to get that in place.
Now, Governor Abbott implemented Operation Lone Star to fight against what he called inaction by the Biden-Harris administration. Abbott told reporters that if Trump gets in office and things change, that he will scale back Operation Lone Star and divert those funds to things like education or other issues.